What's up? This is the AN94. I love this gun. I haven't been playing Battlefield for about 5 months now, and I'm back into it. I think because of this gun. It's giving me something else to master. It's pretty challenging, but I think it has some amazing promise. So if we look at the stats here, it looks pretty mediocre until you see this number. This number is ridiculous. 12,000 rounds per minute. You know, we're talking about a time to kill that is literally off the charts here. It would be double what it is now because it's at 600 default at its fully auto mode, but at semi you're looking at doubling the time to kill here. So now there's a catch with it because with the time to kill you got the recoil that's really weird. It's kicking every time you click. It's hard to aim at someone when you're constantly having to click instead of when you just click and hold and you're dragging down. So you got to keep in mind that it's going to be very hard to stay on target when you're clicking. On top of that, it's going to be really hard to chain your burst to be able to hit that 1200 RPM. So I'm still learning this gun. I just got back in the game. I suck now. With all these new patches, all the stuff they've changed, I'm like playing a whole new game. So basically, I'm a noob all over again, and I think we're going to try to learn together. So I'm going to go in the test range here. I'm an advocate for using the heavy barrel and stubby on every gun because I want the absolute most challenge to learn a weapon. That's the best way you learn its kick pattern. It's going to probably piss you off at first. You're going to get really frustrated, but if you have patience, you will be incredible. I recommend you stick with one gun for a while. Don't get frustrated and switch back and forth because you end up messing up your muscle memory for each weapon. And I'm talking about mastering a weapon. I'm not talking about just taking a weapon and just playing with it with, mediocre attachments like muzzle brake or something that allows you to kind of cheat your recoil. So anyways, let's hop in here and kind of show you what I've been figuring out about this weapon. So I'm on auto right now, and you can see it's got a very, very easy to control recoil pattern, 600 rounds per minute. I mean, that's no problem. I think anyone can control that recoil pattern simply by pulling down and to the left slightly. It doesn't really have a strong initial first shot multiplier, so you're not going to have to pull down extremely fast and extremely hard to account for it. If you happen to mess up and don't pull down really hard, it's okay. You can correct and get the second shot on target. No big deal. But that's not where this gun shines. In fact, I don't recommend anyone using it on the auto mode. The only reason I think anyone would use this gun competitively is because it's got this ridiculous rate of fire on semi. If you don't know how to switch weapons, switch shot fire mode, it's V. That's the default key on Battlefield 4. But anyways, what I'm learning here is that it seems that it has a pretty similar recoil pattern to the AEK with how fast it kicks. It's a 2-shot burst versus a 3-shot burst, which is what I would do with the AEK at range to be able to get all shots on target. But this thing is ridiculous if you can get it down. I'm hitting every shot on target at this range, and if you get good at chaining your shots, this thing, I think they may have to nerf it, honestly, because I think once players start using it by itself and using no other guns and getting really good at it, I think they're going to have to nerf it. It's sad that they make guns to where it takes skill involved to master a gun, and then they'd end up having to come back and nerf it because you'd have all these good players using it, and it'd make all the other guns kind of obsolete. At least in my opinion. Everyone's got entitled to their own opinion, but to me, this is the way I play. But yeah, try out the AN94 and practice with it, and I hope on that note, I'll see you next time.